Hey folks, Landstryder here. Looks like we're going to be doing some more Colonial Engineers today. And hopefully today we're going to have a little more clear picture on the stream. I'm really hoping. I've upped my bitrate a little bit. I did a little bit of testing with my internet. Found out what the actual limit that I could push it to is. So far it's looking like it's keeping up. Hopefully. And let's throw some music on. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make a mute button there. Oop, dropped a few frames there. Oh, probably because I loaded my music thing, and that probably wanted to send and receive some information. Let's go with this playlist. Hopefully the music's not too loud again. Don't want to overpower myself. We might get a couple drop frames from time to time, but I think overall the video should stay a little bit better quality. Let me shrink my screen here so I can keep an eye on my chat and get everything on my in my eye view here, my eyesight. Alright, let's pop out some chat here. Make sure nobody's saying anything yet. It's a little early. Take probably a few minutes before people start showing up. Usually it's how it works. And while we're waiting for people to show up, we'll start the tour. So, not too much in this general area. I just was in the process of setting up a second automation of, I need to really clear that death point. It's kind of a weird bug with journey map in this version, and I think it's got to do with, actually I have no clue, so I'm not even gonna guess. Not even gonna get a guess, but I can't delete that waypoint because it's in the nether. I can't delete it without going to the nether. Kind of weird. Maybe I'm just missing something in journey map, but like when I go open the waypoints and stuff, it let me bring this back up. I want to keep an eye on that on my bitrate bar down there. It seems like it's pushing it right to the limit, but not quite going over it most of the time. That's good. That would be good. But yeah. So now if I open journey map and go to waypoints, then I can see this waypoint and remove it. It's not letting me toggle them off and on, but like when I click this dimension, now I can't go back. Like it just gets to planet and stops. So there's something messed up there. And that could be an interaction with advanced rocketry. Oh, there we go. A few drop frames there. Might need to turn it down just a touch. Yeah. Dropping a few frames. Probably when something else goes to do things on my internet here. Let me fix that real quick. I don't know if I can edit it on the fly. Let me try it. Let's drop that down just a little bit. See if that takes effect. Looks like it took effect. So that's good. Hopefully that'll keep it from pegging out too much. Let's get back up. And of course, it's going to get, it probably goes a little bit more when I'm trying to move around and stuff. And as somebody pointed out last time, a lot of the reason that it gets fuzzy so much is because I'm moving around so quickly and turning my view so much. So, the more pixels that are changing, the more information it has to send when you're streaming, It's just how video compression works. I'm probably not the best person to explain it, but that's the gist of it. Hopefully NEI is all looking good. You guys can see all the item stuff. I've got the size of the icons turned down just a hair. basically set it from auto to large, which is weird because large is actually smaller than auto. Let's go figure. Where do we want to start today? Well, I was working on... What all have I been working on? I was just about to tell you about this automatic potion thing that I put together over here for the villagers. Oh, look. I got elytra. Woohoo! We're flying. Yeah, right there. Elytra. And that is mainly thanks to everybody buying stuff at my vendors at Spawn. I managed to get up enough credits that I could go visit the antiquities dealer and get the elytra. It's pretty much the only thing the antiquities dealer sells is the elytra right now. I don't know if there's going to be more shops at the antiquities dealer, or if the antiquities dealer is going to move. I think that would be interesting. As it is right now, it's in a... Well, it's hard to spot unless you know where it's at. And it may not be obvious to look where it is at. So, this side I got set up to craft me some potions of splash potions of speed 2. Nothing going on right now. I just got the bottles with it, and I was just getting ready to make some splash potions of regeneration 2, I think it was. Because we need... Alright, regen. And the reason for that, I don't yeah, I just need the regen 2. So gunpowder would be the final stage, and then glowstone, of course, is the... And then, oh, gas tiers, really? Is there a good way to get gas tiers? Oh, yeah, sift soul sand. That's not bad. Oh, speaking of, that's good, because I can show you the sifting system I've been working on, and that is, and it only comes out of diamond meshes. Okay. We should probably look at what else soul sand drops. Soul sand usages in the sieve. String will get me nether wart. I need nether wart. That's okay. Nether quartz, always welcome. And then nether quartz and gas tiers. So definitely going to be doing some of that real quick here. Me just gotta go someplace and post a link here real quick. Be right back on there. Oh, that doesn't help that I'm actually playing my stream in the background. Let me pause that, and maybe that'll keep the frames from dropping as badly. Oops. Of course, upload and download should be completely independent, but never know. Usually we'll do the YouTube gaming link here. Copy that. I'm just gonna post it over in the Discord so people know that I'm streaming and how to get to there. Is there a thing here? No, not really. We'll do it like this. Yay! Oh, yeah. It looks like it didn't update the thumbnail properly. Hopefully you guys have seen the right thumbnail. It should say Stream 5 to Infinity and Beyond, because we are going to get to space today. I've been waiting. I've been holding off because I wanted to do it on stream with you guys. Figured that would be fun. Something people would want to see. And, you know, the reactions for the first time, you know, seeing this, that, and the other, because I've never gone to space with advanced rocketry. I had advanced rocketry in my pack in Future's Edge, but I never got through the mod that far before. I don't want to say abandoned. I just I kind of got frustrated with Minecraft for a while. We're going to get back to it eventually. Maybe I'll even update the Future's Edge pack to the current version of Minecraft. The main thing I'm going to be doing, though, is as soon as I can find a substitution for good words, Minechem. As soon as I can find a substitution for Minechem, I'm going to be bringing back the post-Finem pack in the current version. Decided that I'm definitely going to do that. I don't have any kind of time frame for it, though, so don't ask. Just don't know. And then what was I about to... Oh, yeah. Sorting system. On down here. Come on down here. So Notch has this really awesome sifting system they put together, and then I came along and kind of, I don't know if I want to say improved it, but I maybe switched it up a little bit, compacted it a little bit, and you know, I don't really want to say improved it at all because it's pretty much the same. It's good as it ever was. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We need to decide. You can see that we've got a place for dirt to go in. We've got a place for dust. That is, you can't really see it, but that's crushed end stone back in there and crushed netherrack. Gravel, and then the last one on the very far end is sand. And the reason there's different lines is because each one has different sets of meshes in them. Like the dirt only goes through a cloth mesh because it doesn't sift any. Hey Duncan, how you doing? Excuse me, got the hiccups all of a sudden there. Woo. Is it done? Am I done? Okay, seems to be done. But yeah, dirt only goes straight into or will only sift through string meshes. And then the next one, there's like 2 strings. I believe that's an iron. Yeah, that's an iron. And the far one is a diamond. So this one does not have a flint mesh in this row. And then this one here is a flint, an iron, and an iron. And that one's for gravel because we don't really want the diamond mesh for gravel because the diamond mesh, yeah, it increases your chance for diamonds by like 0.02% or something like that. It's really small increase in diamond rate, but it drastically reduces the amount of ores you get if you sift it through the diamond mesh. So we're not going to do that for the gravel. And then the final one down here is all 4. We've got the string, the flint, the iron, and the diamond mesh for the sand because you get a little bit of everything out of the sand. And we want all of the stuff that comes out of sand at all the different tiers. We don't run this all the time because it is a laggy beast. Maybe not so much for the server, but like anybody that happens to be in the area, all of the item entities and stuff moving around can definitely cause some lag. So there's that. We've been moving some machines around down here, making things look nice. What this does, and I probably should throw some kind of resource in there just so you can see. So let's say if I want to run some dirt through it there for some resources. And maybe we'll just do a stack of gravel at the same time. Guys gonna see how laggy this can get for me, so I can imagine. And we'll do sand. And let's actually grab a second thing. I need to run a little bit of dust. See how we're kind of low on redstone. I'm down to just over a couple stacks, and the only reason I have that couple stacks, I mean, I was actually down to like 7 redstone because I've been doing crazy things with redstone. And oh, let's go sleep if not, maybe. Woo! Sleep so we get rid of this snow and nighttime and all that nastiness. That's probably not great for streaming. And then come on back down here. So one of the things that is in the pack is Vein Miner, but it's only useful for specific things. Hey, excuse me, Mr. Guard, get out of my way. It's only useful for specific things, like cutting down trees and using. Oh, I didn't want to do the whole 2 stacks. Oh well. And making dust using the X-Nilo hammers. The X-Nilo hammers will vein mine, which makes it really convenient for smashing gravel and cobblestone and stuff. And that actually reduces the amount of lag on the server because people don't necessarily have to set up big, nasty automations to, create said things. They can just take a few minutes, lay out a bunch of material, smash it, throw it in there, sifting, whatever, sorting, sifting thing. So, maybe helpful. So now that we got some material that we want to put in there, let's see. This is actually just turn it off for a second because I want to throw the dust, that, and the dirt. So that's going to feed there onto this conveyor belt, and you can see right here we've got an item router. Speaking of, this is one of the things I wanted to do while I was down here, item router, because we need to go get our soul sand. That was the other thing we needed to sift. Sieve, soul sand. Looks like we might need to go get some more soul sand too. So we need to decide where we're going to put it. And we want it to go through the diamond mesh because that's what we're going to... So it would actually go in this one. If we do this and open that up, I don't know if this is going to let it go. So we're looking north. So, no wait, is that east? I'm looking east. I keep forgetting that I don't have my thing set to rotate. I should set it to rotate. Hey, there's Notch checking out the stream right now. I don't know if this is going to go in or not, so I'm gonna throw one here. In fact, let's pull that out. I just want to throw one in there to see if it ends up in the drawer that I want it to go in, and then sets that drawer. So pow pow. Nope, it's bouncing off because that drawer has not been set. So we've got to make a little edit here, or a little. We gotta. Oh, you know what? You know what I can do is. There, let's turn this. Give me some space in my inventory real quick. Turn that off. Throw the stuff in there because it's gonna. I need one of these at least to set that drawer. And then if I grab my Silk Touch pick out of here, I won't have to go get a new piece of glass. There we go. Now I don't have to go get new glass. And we can just go... You go in there. There. Now soul sand is set for that drawer. And this filter is set to push the soul sand out that direction. Perfect. Oh, and we got a piece of nether rack thing. Nether wart, actually. And we'll put our glass back right there. And that should be all we need to do for that one. That should be good to go. Now we're using a bit of chiseled glass to just kind of, you know, form little pathways so that the items, you know, go where they need to go and such. It's very important that when you're having a, you see how I have those conveyor belts at a 45 and coming straight out of this machine. It's very important that the block underneath the flat piece that it goes into is a solid block. Otherwise, the items will end up underneath the conveyor belt. I had that little issue earlier with just the dust, but I fixed it, so it's all good now. All right, let's start sending materials in. You'll see how it works. All these sorting things will sort out the various materials and send them to the proper drawer. The drawers filter down into the auto sifting thing. The fans then blow them out onto this conveyor belt. This conveyor belt brings them back in, drops them back down onto the original conveyor belt. They go through the whole sorting system, and if it needs to be compressed, it ends up coming out on one of these metal presses. If not, it comes out on the very far belt back there, wraps around, and comes right up here and goes right into our drawer system, our main drawer system. So you can see seeds, all that stuff is going back down and around. Now we got some dirt getting sifted. There's some gunpowder, all kinds of good stuff. You can hear the, and you can see that I'm getting a little bit of frame lag. That's frame lag, that's not anything else. It's just because there's so many moving things going on around me. But yeah, it'll compress the stones and stuff that come out of there into their various stuff like rock, cobblestone, dorite, granite, and andesite all come down that one conveyor. Now once it starts actually putting some gravel through here, oop, and if I get any like pieces or something like that that manage to escape somehow, I'm not sure how that. Probably I have magnetism running. Let me check that. Let me make sure I don't. No, just speed. Just speed 1 even. I don't even have like the big speed going right now. But yeah, the dirt dumps so many items. You can see how many items. There goes some soul sand in. So that should start outputting some things because we definitely want to get the Now that's the other interesting thing is that because the dust and the soul sand are now feeding down into the same one, I'm not sure which one will take priority. It'll probably just kind of mix them up, looks like. Can't tell for sure what's going on over there. There he goes. Got some gravels now getting sorted there. Some metal chunks coming out. Looks like I need to put a lid on some of these, on this glass here. So might need to go grab another thing of glass. Or just do the chiseled, these are all like chiseled glass panes. I could do some more chiseled glass panes to just prevent them from popping out the top there. Occasionally you can see they're just getting a little too much velocity and coming right over the edge. And I think, yeah, if I just cap that off with a layer of the single bit layer of glass, that would stop all that. So. And it would also prevent magnetism from, you know, sucking everything out and filling up somebody's inventory. I'll get the update set up and handle it at the upcoming restart. Don't sift my netherrack yet. Okay. I sifted a little bit of it just to oh yeah, the update's going to change a lot of the sifting. Yes. Notch got a new update coming. That's going to be awesome. So I don't know if we're going to like, we will probably just, it might be a short stream and then we'll come back for another stream after the update. No, I'm not sure how that's going to all handle out today because it's a little bit of inconvenient timing on my part because I knew he was putting the update today, but I wanted to put a stream out today. So yeah, oop, did we end up with gravel over here? You end up with gravel right there. Yeah, that's another one I haven't figured out. Occasionally the gravel will jump back up onto here. So that's probably going to be another layer of chisel bits to fix that. Yeah, see, occasionally it'll pop up and then jump back on this one conveyor right here. And that's because there's a gap there. And I think I can fix that with a chisel bit layer. And then, of course, anytime I get like stuff in my inventory, I can just throw it back in here. It'll go down. It'll get sorted around. And there you go. You can see that now there's starting to be some ore chunks coming through. Those ore chunks get automatically fed into the system. They end up in these drawers right here. Those then get fed over into our horse grinder. You can see he's grinding on some stuff right now. He's got a little bit of a few things ready to go. And then over here, a few of those items will actually... Oh, what happened here? Oh, I forgot to lock them. Is that what happened? I could have swore I locked these. Oh, that sucks. But that's where all of our standard ores are supposed to go into, filter into. I wonder how I managed to... I probably just forgot to lock them yesterday when I was setting them. I was kind of working on this late at night. And we do got a chicken or two in the system. Is there another chicken? There's another baby chicken. Okay. These guys are going to have to go, I think, because they are... Oh, I think somebody came by and bred with fertility. Yeah, those are annoying. Okay, you know what? These guys are getting on my nerves. Get out of here. Ah. Jerk. But we got plenty of eggs and stuff coming in from another location. We don't need any. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Okay, and anything that won't go into the system, you can see how the chicken was bouncing there for a minute. I don't know where it ended up. Oh, in my inventory, that's where it ended up. Anything that doesn't have a drawer slot will just stay right there, which is kind of nice. This one faces this direction. That should suck in all the coal that was right in that area. I go dump my inventory into the drawer system. That'll clear in a few spots at least. Should be quicker for the server than for anyone playing until restart. Oh yeah. Seeds on the conveyor, yes. Oh, seeds on the conveyor is feeding the chickens. Yeah, that's how they bred. Because there's two of them there, and then seeds are coming by on the conveyor. Yeah, I follow. I follow now. That's what happened. Yeah, I needed to deal with that before it became a big issue because they would start becoming exponential. Yeah, we don't need a bunch of chickens down in here. All right, so pick up and basically just come over here, grab the excess results, turn this off. That way, these will be available because these are like the leftovers. So you just, when you're done sifting, you grab the leftovers. You throw them in this box, and then the next time you do some sifting, they'll automatically get added into the pile for the next run. So there we go. That's the whole sifting system in a nutshell, I guess. But so you guys probably noticed that we got a little stairwell down right here using the ramps from platforms. These look really cool. The interesting thing about the ramps from platforms is they will prevent they will mostly prevent the villagers from mine colonies from going into places. Like, they just get stuck on them. They won't continue. I mean, they would just like stop right here, and then they'd be stuck there pretty much until you came along and dragged them off or recalled them back to their home, which is good for keeping them out of an area. But it doesn't really keep them going on patrol and doing all the regular jobs. So we had that for a minute up here as the ramp to try and keep them out of the basement because they're coming down in the basement and managing to get their way up into the grinder and killing themselves that way. And yeah, that was the funnest thing. How you doing today, Logan? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully today the stream is a lot more clear because, well, I didn't double the bit rate, but I did increase it by 60%. So it should be 60% clear today. less fuzzy, I guess. 60% less fuzzy. So yeah, the results from the grinder actually are being auto-fed right back into the system as well. Excellently. Yeah, that's a word. Why not? But I was about to show you what's down here. You may remember that we went down into the dungeon and was clearing all that stuff out. We did find an Enderman spawner, right? So for Ender Pearls, we moved that Enderman spawner. Where'd it go? Is it gone? I don't even see it. Did it? Oh, maybe Notch moved it out, or it just got deleted somehow. All right, hang on here. This should be off. Okay, this grinder down here should currently be off. Let's see. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, either the Enderman broke it, which is very possible, because Endermen break things and they'll break their own spawner. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, it was supposed to feed all the Endermen right in here to be ground up. And we were getting Ender Pearls that way, so I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna go with they broke it. The Enderman broke it trying to get to a player or something. Who knows? But yeah, we got this whole grinding system down here for grinding up mobs. The problem with this is it doesn't output any experience. It just outputs their drops. And that's okay if you just want the drops, but we don't want the drops so much as we want the experience. So I guess that system is kind of... that system down there is kind of bunk. We can maybe take it out and fill it in, or put something else down there that's an automation that doesn't need to be accessed very often. But yeah, this whole floor is basically meant for full automation, mostly hands off. You come down here and maybe throw some materials in the sifter. That might be something you do. This is in the process of being set up. This is a horse press. You can see that there's a control slave. There's probably, if I had to guess, a hopper under here. Yes. Which is feeding back in through the framed trim all the way over into the system and such. So that's cool. And then all we need to do now is decide what we want to automatically go into the horse press. There's some really good recipes for that. I know Notch is probably not the... Yeah, I'm going to blame the Endermen themselves because they like to break stuff. And frankly, I'm okay with that spawner. I mean, I would have liked to have kept the spawner around, we can go get another one though. There's rogue dungeons everywhere. We've got 4 of them just outside of our territory. In fact, some of the what am I trying to say? Some of the actual dungeon the actual dungeon parts are actually in our territory. So, and like 3 or 4 of them in the area. If we open the JEI here and look at daytime, there we go. That's better. We can see that right there is the entrance to the main rogue dungeon that we cleared out. It is like 100% clear and lit. It's as safe as a rogue dungeon gets. I mean, I don't want to say that it's safe because it's not, but as safe as it does get. Right here, you can see we've got a vanilla village right there, and that's a rogue dungeon entrance at the vanilla village. So there's 1, 2. And if we come down right here, there's another one. You can just barely see it. I seen it in the distance the other day when I was flying around. And there's another rogue dungeon that's at the edge of our territory. That's 3. There's another city with another rogue dungeon right outside of it. That's 4. And I thought there was one over this way. Yep, there it is, right there. There's another rogue dungeon there. And I'm going to call these bordering our territory. There's another one right over there, but that one's a little far away to be calling it bordering our territory. But this one right here probably comes over decently. We could say that one's bordering, so that's 5. The elite, and then there's another. Ooh, I just see this on the map right there. That could get me some of that special glass that doesn't let light through. We might have to go look at that, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Why I would want that. So other things we did, we set up, we moved all the machines around. So these machines up here, pretty much anything on this floor is something that we're going to be accessing. You can't go visit or get on your computer. Ah, mandatory work. Okay. Hey, Cobalt Still, managed to get the hydrogen? Yes. In fact, there's a funny story about that. Turns out that when you create the spacesuit and such, it starts with a full tank of hydrogen, or at least either that or it filled up so fast I didn't notice it happening. But like the entire time I was trying to get it to work, it was actually full of hydrogen. And then we crafted the flight control thing. Wasn't actually necessary, but what that will do is allow you to fly faster. Let's just put it on here for a second. You guys can see. Oh, it looks like Notch filled up the put more tanks in it for more hydrogen storage. You see the bar there, the H bar, how it's red all the way across. That actually means it's full. And the thing is, if you look up in the wow, that interface is huge. You really should scale that or something. yeah, exploring, yeah. Teching up is very distracting. But you see how the jetpack thing up there is pulsing slowly in a green color? Now if I hit X, it's red. It was red the whole time that I was trying to get it to work. And that is because there's a toggle button on your keyboard. And even if I would have known that and hit that button, it was in conflict with another mod, with Visecraft. So it wasn't working still. So I had to go in and change a key config. But now I know that I can toggle it off and on. And now I can fly my jet. In fact, let's do the F5 view here so you can actually see. Now you got to be careful because, ooh, yeah, there we go. Fall damage is still a thing. Now the way to negate that, and I really hope that Notch has not changed our. Oop. That means I got to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Just have to, yeah, take care of Mom. If she needs something, she's got a little button she presses, makes that noise for me, so I can go check on her. But everything's okay. Let's look at what we need to do to put this. Oh, it's not enchanting. Let's see. How do we put this in here? Would it be? I think it's just add a piece of wool to it, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's check. And we'll look at rocketry. Somewhere in here, there's like some upgrades for this. Not sure. Well, it's a pretty small list. So padded landing boots. That's what we need. Oh, we gotta make those differently. Okay. Those are not the same as what I got here, I don't believe. So I've got space boots. We need padded landing boots. I think this is an upgrade that you then add to the space boots, which is these are crafted in the precision assembler with some leather boots. Wait, do I have some? Let me check something real quick. I did have some cloth stuff. No, I think I used it all up finally. Okay. But we'll grab some string right here. And you know what? Okay. Just had to double check, make sure that I didn't still have my be right back thing up on there still. So I did that last stream accidentally. But we can do that and get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And those will make our leather boots instead of using actual leather, because the actual leathers, if we can use that instead of the actual leather, it's always good, because that is the leather itself is much more useful in other things. For other things that won't take those, what are they called? Woven somethings? Yeah, woven cotton. So now we need the leather boots, a feather, an advanced circuit, and a control board. I think we should have, in fact, let's see if we can dump some inventory here. Nope, not very much. I'm going to go ahead and throw these immersive engineering sorting device things in here for the time being. I'm not sure what is in this wooden crate. Let's find out. A couple bits of junk. We'll just... couple bits of junk. Go ahead and put that away for now, because that will probably be used later in the sorting system. And put my drawer key away, my spare lever, don't need that out. My spare hoppers. My build wand, don't need that out right now. My silk tut pick can go away for the moment. And my chisel, put that away for the moment. There we go, now we're getting some space. Let's put the revolver away, we don't need that out right now. We're not fighting anything. And yeah, there we go. Now at least I got some space in my inventory so I can craft. Where is your... Yeah, not yet. We got to go to space before we can get that. That's the whole idea of going to space, so we can find some meteors and get our presses, because they do not spawn in the overworld. So yep, we are working on it. We're working on it. Getting there pretty quick. All right, circuit, feather, and L circuit. Do we have any more L circuits in here? Oh, I bet they're over here, because a bunch of that stuff got put in a drawer system. Yep, there they are. Green L circuit, control circuit board. There we go. We just call them L circuit because they look like a sideways L, I guess. Easiest way to refer to them. You're super bored. Ah. Am I that boring? I'm sorry. Somewhere there should be feathers in here. In fact, yeah, right here. Feathers. You can see I got feathers, sticks, and flint right in a row, so when you go to make arrows, dink, there they are. There's the arrows that I currently have, so we're good there. We don't need to make any at the moment. And then the other thing was the advanced circuit. We should have a bunch of those in here. Yep, there's some advanced circuits. Wonder why that's not sawing circuits up. Should be. There you go. I guess that's the thing about these multi-blocks is you got to go around every time the server restarts or every time you come back to the area and open their interface and it reforms them. So I bet if we come down here and go to the back, and I thought this was like a cross and chunk border issues. It's not. It's not that simple. So our electrolyzer right here, the first time I clicked it, it reformed. Now if I click it again and turn it on, it's actually working. So back here you can see we've got our electrolyzer, and if I'm looking at it, I'm just getting like the blocks. So what I have to do is I have to come right in here, click the electrolyzer. Oh nope, that was actually formed, so we're good there. And we've used the advanced rocketry pipes just to connect these two machines together because, you know, it was simple and we thought that it would be better to use the mods pipes rather than something else. Although it really didn't make a big difference. And this thing still unforms every time I leave the area and come back, so it's taking a while to get our rocket fuel. Chunk loading will definitely be an issue. Will definitely be a thing, but again, you have to get to space before you can make a chunk loader. yeah. Everything revolves. Every advancement that we can currently do right now that we'd like to do involves going to space. But if we come up here, ouch! Oh! Ow! Double ouch! Yeah, forgot. I don't have the thing on yet. That hurt. We've got 280 buckets of rocket fuel right now, so I think we could get someplace. We could get to the moon and back, I'm pretty sure, with that. Oh! Ouch! I knew that was going to hurt. I knew what you meant, Logan. I was just teasing you, really, a little bit. So this thing right here is these cool strip curtains. Strip curtains from immersive engineering. These keep the villagers from coming in here entirely, and we can just pass right through them. So yeah, that's why those are there. So now we have the villagers completely locked out of the factory. They cannot come in the factory because if we come over, the only other entrance that we currently have is over here. Well, you know, the big entrance at the top here, you know, we can come in this, but they can't go over to, that's why there's just some ugly looking cobblestone in the walls right here for the time being. I just threw that in there just so the walls would be tall enough that they couldn't walk over them. And yeah, that'll eventually get fixed, hopefully soon. But over here we've used obsidian pressure plates, which only respond to players. They don't respond to anything other than players. So they cannot come through these iron doors, even if they stand on that pressure plate. They do. I have seen them occasionally get stuck on the pressure plate for just a few minutes, but you know they get themselves off of that without a problem, and they can't get in. So that keeps them out of this factory, which is what we want. We don't want them in the factory for now. The other way that I could probably keep them out of the factory is to go around and give all the no more suicidal guards. The other way that I could keep them out of the factory is to just go around and set all of the guards' patrol paths manually, and I'll get there eventually, but I'd like to have the city at its, you know, final, the surface of the city at its final point. Because I say surface of the city because there's still a big subway system to go in, and you know, lots of underground work to do to you know, for logistics and such. Oh yeah. Making this upgrade. Boy, that GUI is like really huge. I wonder if I can change that in the settings for the client. I bet I can. So that and that. There we go. That was fast. And there we go. Now we got the padded boot things. Now if we come over here to the suit workstation, we should be able to go like that. Oh no, it's like this, and then that gets added to it. And now we should have reduced fall damage. Let's go test this. I don't know if it by default is set to work on the overworld. It is not. Ouch! Come on, Notch. Notch. Oh, there's an update he probably missed. Ouch! That hurt. That hurt big time. Okay, that was worthless. Dang it! All right, let me get my proper armor back on here. And there is another way that you can. Yes, anyone can join the server. Yes, it is a public server. All you got to do is download the mod pack from the Twitch launcher, and the server information is included with the pack. So you don't even. I don't even need to post anything or anything like that for you guys. It is available. All right, there we go. We got advanced circuits out the wazoo here. In fact, these are going to go in a drawer right over there, I guess. Sure. We can change it later if we need to. I almost feel like going down and fixing that sorting system too, so that occasional random thing doesn't pop out of the top real quick. Maybe I could do that real quick. It wouldn't take but a moment. Maybe. With the chisel and chisel bits and this piece of glass that I got right here. And we do that and remove that glass down so we get the bits back. And then what I like to do is just lay down a bunch of them like this, so that you get the that one bit layer surface. And then when you just break them, my drill breaks them much faster. It's like dink, one click, broke, insta break. And then now I have a bunch of panels, basically, that I can jump up here. No, there we go. Jump up here, and we can just go like that. And then I want to place this one like right there. And I got one there. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3 more, and that will be totally sealed off. Do I have any more glass? I do. Okay. 1, 2, 3 more. And did I just... Okay, no. Oh, yeah, I do have some there still in my inventory. Ha ha ha. I got a lot of these. But yeah, I like this. I like making this particular glass into chiseled planes because it's very clear in my texture pack. And I think it's pretty clear in other people's texture pack too. So just gonna stick those on there. And that should seal up that system so that nothing can escape, even if somebody comes by with magnetism or a guard walks by for somehow managed to walk by. Hey Zero. Actually, the other day I was Googling it to see if there was any Colonial Engineers servers. Shame that there isn't. It looks like such an interesting mod pack. But well, there is. There is a Colonial Engineers server. It's included in the back. So come on. In fact, we might need to go to Spawn sometime today and check on our vendors, because it seems like people have been buying stuff from us, and that is good. That is good. That'll contribute to our replacement Elytra fund. Time to download and raise his base. Well, you good luck on raiding my base. Good luck on that, because well, I haven't done it yet, but I can actually set my guards to attack neutrals, and even if he did get here, which I do believe I have it set that anybody can teleport here, you still can't interact with anything. You can't open chests or take anything or use anything that you're not allowed to use, basically. So it doing a colony is like claiming is like a claim on a vanilla server. So similar, I should say. It's not like it at all, really. It's just kind of similar. Much more complicated on the in the modded version. So I think we are ready to go down and check out the experience farm. So as you see, we've got a library now. I think I might have showed this on the last stream, the library. But I've been in here working with it. So we rearranged a few bookshelves, and now we got this. This is our low tier enchanting table. You wish your computer wasn't dead. I wish your computer wasn't dead too, buddy. I wish so too. Yeah, claim protection. Yep. And it's a very large area, so it's like you can't do anything anywhere near me, and you can't even put down another colony anywhere near me. You got to be like 400 blocks away before you can even place another colony. So there'd be a pretty big buffer zone in between that. So yeah, you got to spread out. I will tell you guys, anybody's thinking about joining the server and coming on and building a colony, do try to avoid building anywhere near a lost city. Like, try to stay away from the lost city. If we actually look at the journey map here, you can see that I'm pretty close to this lost city. My border cuts through just a couple of these buildings, and it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because it causes server crashes right now. Hopefully with the next update coming out real soon, that will be somewhat fixed. But it's a really bad idea to try and build your colony inside a lost city. We've also got lost souls, which we're going to be checking out today a little bit. Maybe did I lose a block up there? It's interesting. I wonder how I lost that block up there. I bet it was the Enderman. Bet it was the Endermans. Every now and then I just find a randomly missing block on a building. And yeah, what I'm not going to worry about right now. It's going to probably bug me. Hopefully I will forget that hopefully I'll forget that here in a minute. But we did get a new town hall. So our old town hall is over there. You know, that's this big building in the middle. That one over there. This building right here. This big building right here used to be our town hall. Now it's just kind of a fort in the middle of town, which is nice. Might do some private vending right here in the middle of the fort. So if I do like a personal vendor shop, and which is nice because we got a waystone right here. Like, look, we got a waystone. So if you come here, if you manage to find the place without teleporting to it, using the mine colonies commands, and you would like to come back using a less cheaty method, we do got a waystone, like pops you out right here. And then, yeah, we'll probably have a few of my really elite stuff for sale at these vendors right here. So yeah, this will be a vendor. Maybe I'll put a food vendor up because there's other people selling. There's some things that I would like to sell, but I don't want to sell them at spawn because I'm making gestures with my hand here. But I don't want to sell them at spawn because there's already somebody else selling them, and I'm not trying to be a jerk and undercut other people. Although that is totally a legitimate tactic. I'm just not that guy. It's usually. I'll qualify that with a usually. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, that was our old town hall. We now have a new, nicer town hall over here. That is the Birch Town Hall. This is the high class section of town over here. You can tell that it's like got the newer, more modern buildings and such. It's beautiful large birch tree out front, and this thing is a mansion compared to that dusty old fort over there. Speaking of, you can see if you were here earlier and you caught me kind of starting to explain the auto potion brewer over there and why I had it. This is why. I make splash potions of speed for one side and splash potions of regeneration for the other side, so that when I do a complete village recall, if we look in here, I'm not going to do it right now, but if we look, where's it at? We got 57 citizens. So when I do a complete village recall, they all pile up in this room, and some of them take damage because there's so many of them in the room, and then they all need to get back to work. So I want them to get back to work fast. So I want to give them a quick heal and give them some speed, and then they'll go back to work and they'll be at full health. That's the plan anyway. And you see this pressure plate right here automatically, force these dispensers to do a splash potion. The splash potion immediately hits the brick in the center, so it basically fills this area, which is where all the villagers are at. It's possible I should have had them pointing that direction. I don't know. In fact, I can probably go ahead and change that right now. And looks like there was something in that one. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'm actually going to have them face this direction. They will be a little bit off-center, but that's okay. I don't want to remove any more carpet. I want that carpet to stay where it's at. I'm almost tempted to like put this out one more, but these guys do get a little confused about that pressure plate. They don't want to step on the pressure plate. And most people wouldn't. Hey, Sparky.
Good enough, eh?
How you doing? You going to be coming to visit us today? That would be awesome. We got the road going over this way. I filled in this cliff. It needs some more work. I don't want to leave it dirt like that. I want to like put a layer of stone and maybe like put some supports. But the reason I left it like that is I'm thinking I might bring this wall across. I'm not 100% sure. You can see how the wall goes there. In fact, there's two options here that I was thinking about. If I grab my builder wand out, while I'm right here, and I don't think my builders are all that busy right now anyway, so let's give them something to do. Under the decorations, under walls, if we go down to stone wall stairs is actually what I was thinking about putting on this side over here. Yeah, because that way, dink, move that down. Stone wall stairs, I need to move it this way. Okay, let's come stand right here so we can get this lined up properly. Maybe like that. Nope, maybe like that. Maybe even one more in. Oh, nighttime cometh. Nighttime. That actually looks pretty good right there, doesn't it? Let's see if I do that. No, I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah, that cuts into the other building. In fact, I might want to do it like that. And then I'll just fill in this little gap by hand. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Because I want them to be able to go up. There's no way up to the top half of this right now. So if you don't put a stone wall stair in your build somewhere, there's no way up here. Oh yeah, and then I'll just rearrange this a little bit. Yeah, that should work. I mean, it isn't perfect. I mean, like these don't, like you have to be a little bit creative with the pieces, and sometimes you have to make a little adjustments after you have them built. But you gonna be on later? Excellent. Like to hear that. You might be impressed with some of the things that we've got done. So yeah, I think that's about where I want that. The other option would have been to do like a corner. In fact, let's check that real quick, because what if I did the corner piece, stone wall corner, rotate, there we go, be like that, and that has its own little roof section, and then it would be more like there, and out one there, and be more like that. And then it's not bad. Or I could make that a guard tower right there. If I made that a guard tower, because I was planning on doing the guard tower on the other side. So, of course, I have 2 guard towers left. Yeah, I have 2 guard towers left. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do the stair on the side, or should I do the corner, or should I do a guard tower? There's 3 choices there. Vote now. Clocks and item frames, yes. Indeed. Yes, very modded. How you doing today, Light? How you doing? Yeah, guys, vote now. Corner, stairs, or guard tower. The guard tower looks almost exactly the same as the corner, by the way, if you're wondering what it looks like. And I will go show you one of those right now. Let's woohoo, flying. Ooh, got to show you this guy's. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Woohoo! Oh, look, you can see there's my border. You see the diamond ring? That's the border of my territory. Ooh. Let's head back over this way. Fly around the whole territory. You can see just how. See, I got a forest on this side of my territory. Oh, smack. And that's our subway station. There's our row housing that's not been completed yet. There's our fishermen and our mine and all this stuff. For just kind of showing off some of these things that if you guys are new to the stream, you haven't seen Colonial Engineers yet, all the cool stuff. Now, I'm guessing that probably fuzzed out a bit because I was moving so fast, so I apologize for that. But hopefully my new slightly higher bitrate, with 60% higher bitrate today, is going to help that a bit. There's our main barracks. This is where the majority of our guards live and patrol from. We've got 4 brigades here. So we've got the, if we check these guys out, this is the studded brigade. They got studded armor. They use arrows. They're archers. They're like our low guys. We give them the cheap armor because they're expendable. And then this is our hardened brigade. You can see they got hardened armor, a little bit better for the archers, slightly. It's basically the equivalent of chainmail, but I think it looks better for archers than chainmail. You got, they look cool. Back here, this is our knight brigade, and our knights are all dead. Wow, that's crazy. We've lost all of our knights. All of our knights have drowned themselves. So we still have suicidal guards. They just, instead of going down and jumping in the grinder, now they go jump in the lake and drown themselves. So yeah, we need to do some hiring. And I'm not hiring any guards right now until we fix the lake problem. Keep them from drowning themselves, because it's not good for our overall village happiness. But back here, these are our elite archers. They wear gold armor. So there's our elite archers. And then the tower guards, each one of these towers had its own set of guards for the barracks. And then each one of the actual guard towers, because I did say we're going to go take a look at a corner guard tower. Right there is a corner guard tower. Integrated into the city wall. You can see right in here. Come in here. And we recall this guy. I think he's dead someplace. Okay, never mind. But our tower guards are archers, but they get iron armor. So if you see, so that basically lets us identify, who is where and what they're doing by just, hey, look, there's a tower guard, and what are you doing over here, or whatever, So do all of them, Lightbender said. Well, we will do all of them. You wanted to ask a question. Subbed and liked the stream. Thank you. Awesome. What was your question? Is this modded? Because we did answer that. So here's one of the stair walls that's integrated, that I've already integrated into the stairs, or integrated into the wall right here. They can come up onto the wall. That way they can shoot over the wall. I don't know if they can actually shoot over the wall, but I'm hoping that they can shoot over the wall at the barbarians at the gate. And then here's our big old gate. You can see the road comes right up to it. It's going to continue. We're going to put a ramp up to the city right there so we can go drive our cars around the city. Thank you, Sparky. Excellent. Yeah, he's on top of it. Yeah, on top of it today. I like it. But then we've continued the wall down this way, and I just popped a torch. Put that back. Here's where I have not had a chance to integrate the wall. The stairs, and you can see the stairs is actually the problem with the stairs is it only goes one way. So in order to get it to flip around the other way, I'd either have to remake the schematic, we're going to get to that at some point. I don't know. Probably not today. Probably not today, because that's maybe something for an actual edited video. Maybe doing some schematics. I've installed Schematica, which is, you know, brings that up, and I did a schematic of the big gate, because what had happened is that gate that's over on the cliff way over there that we were first looking at, where we're getting ready to do the build. I originally had it way out too far, and instead of having the villagers take a lot of time to tear it down and rebuild it, I just went and did it by hand and used Schematica. It was a lot faster, really. So, but yeah, this comes down this way, and then right here we've got another guard tower. This one is not fully upgraded yet, so we need to go ahead and upgrade this building to the next tier. You can see it put some construction tape around, and now one of our builders should get on that if they're not busy and they're not hungry, and a bunch of other factors. And we're going to continue using, like, the corner walls are going to, like, just come over here across the corner walls, outside corners. And they are only outside corners. There's no inside corners. But the inside corner is really easy to do. So you can see right here I've got a section of corner. And then this is the corner. That's another tower, right, or another guard tower right here on the corner. So that one's already in the process of being upgraded. They're just not doing it because either they need materials or for some other reason they're not working on it. We'll work on that here in a minute. KSP multiplayer, how did you get it to work? That would be a good question to ask Twitchy, but there is in fact a tutorial that he has. I don't know if I can, maybe if give me just a half a second here. Sorry guys, see if I can find this real quick. Yes, there it is. See if I can copy the link address. Now, you don't have to go right now, or maybe open it in another window, but there you go. There's a link to Twitchy's Dark Multiplayer tutorial, where he'll tell you exactly how to get Dark Multiplayer to work for KSP. Hopefully it should still be up to date with the current version, and I don't think anything has really changed as far as getting it to work, but so there you go. If you want to get the Dark Multiplayer, I'm not really the person to answer specifics on it, so but you can see the inside corner. All I had to do was put down one spruce post and a couple bits of cobblestone stair and cobblestone, and you know, there you go, it's done. I'll have to come back later and put the spruce fence on the corner, you know, just a couple bits of spruce fence, and it'll be good. But I'm waiting until they finish upgrading this guard tower here before I do that, because there's no point in, you know, messing with it until that's fully upgraded. But I can, and I actually do have another corner. You can see that this is planned. There's a building planned right here, but nothing has happened yet. So let's come on over this way and see why our villagers are not doing their job. Usually it comes down to, like, it's a resource that we just don't have in the system, or they're hungry. And it looks like it's a resource that we don't have in the system, because you see he's looking for cobblestone slabs. Now, if I go over here and I see that there's a bunch of cobblestone slabs in our warehouse, it's a bunch of cobblestone slabs in our warehouse, then I know that, was that mossy? I don't want mossy, I want like just stone brick. Do I have any just stone brick in here? Doesn't look like it. Mossy, yeah, a little bit of stone brick. Stone brick stairs, cobblestone stairs. I should have some cobblestone wall in here, maybe. Grab some more cobblestone. Sun's going down. They won't work at night, so let's go ahead and fix that. See if we can fix that anyway. Oh gosh, yes, we got tons of uses for cobblestone. In fact, Yeah, don't void your cobblestone. Alright, so now it's daytime. And I bet this worker is probably complaining of similar issues. Yeah, she's got stuff, but she's probably hungry. There's two ways to solve that. One would be to just like give them food. And then the other way that isn't working as well as it should right now is this restaurant. You can see there's villagers coming in, but our server is missing. Or on strike, as I like to say, when she just stops working for no apparent reason. Oh, kitchen, guys. I don't know if this is in the last stream. Kitchen. We got our kitchen. We can come and grab food whenever we want. Just, you know, craft. What I've been making lately, because you can hear them, there's some chickens upstairs in the attic, feeding down straight into this rack, making eggs, and, well, the main reason I wanted to have chicken farm is for the feathers that they drop. Is this pack on Twitchy? Yes. Yes, it is. It is on Twitchy. That is where you download it. Yep. I don't know if Twitchy's going to be playing the pack though. I've extended the invitation, although he's got a lot of other things on his plate, so I doubt he's going to. I think the only way that we're going to get him to do a Minecraft series is if I release Post Venom again. And I did mention at the beginning of the stream that I am absolutely going to do that, but I don't have any kind of a time frame. Because it's dependent on having a replacement for Minechem, because I'm not going to do Exnalio. Nothing wrong with Exnalio. I just like Minechem, and I like the whole thing that I had going on with that. So I want to reproduce it in the current version of Minecraft if I can, because I'm pretty sure that in the current version of Minecraft I can do the pack with considerably less world gen lag. But anyway, I was about to say we've been making egg salad for food. Just make some hard-boiled eggs, which is the egg in a pot. You can get a full stack of that. Convert it to egg salad, which is mayo. And mayo, if we look, mayo is just eggs in a juicer. So basically eggs with some eggs. So egg salad. Egg salad is the way to go, because it provides 2 haunches and a reasonable amount of saturation. I mean, it certainly is not the best food, but it's cheap. We've got excess amount of eggs, so it's definitely what we're going to be eating in the meantime for our basic food fulfillment requirements. Come on, meat stack. Now, if we do want some really good food, like if we're fighting in a dungeon and stuff, we've got this stuff that we can make. Corned beef hash. Top tier food. Buffs the player. And when they say buffs the player, it buffs pretty good, because it gives you resistance 2. And I forget the other buff that it gives you, but it gives you resistance 2. For 3 minutes. For 3 minutes it gives you resistance 2. It's pretty nice. Yo, Land Discord. What about Discord? Oh, I'm on Notches actually right now. But actually, I usually am switched over, but that's okay. We'll stay there. We'll stay there on Notch's Discord for the time being. I don't think so, Light. I have no clue, though. I just taken a random stab that it probably won't. So if we come over here, we hit recall worker. Okay, there's our server. She has no requests, okay. She has food in her inventory. Let's put some food back in her inventory. But she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Like these guys that are standing around over here, she should be feeding them, and she's not. So she's on strike again, basically, is what it amounts to. Sometimes we can get that to fix if we do a whole full citizen recall at the town hall. But we're gonna head over this way.
Oh.
And yep, that's what I was doing. See, I've got speed. Hey Hollywood, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. There's an update for Colonial.
The server is not running the update yet, so you might not want to update it until it comes down for that update, which is probably going to happen pretty soon. I'm hoping that it'll happen right around 8 o'clock because that's the time I got to step away for like a few minutes and take care of mom, get her pills for the evening and stuff like that. And so that'll be a great time to take like a short break and then restart the stream. It'll probably be a split stream today. A split stream. That sounded like something cool you would do in a jet. Split stream.
I'm running a disk cleanup. I'm running Malwarebytes right
now. You see, well, you sound better today. I don't know if that's your internet or if you've managed to get something off your computer that has made it better. But yeah, you do sound better.
Last time, I just booted up my computer 2 seconds ago. That could probably be part of it.
That could be it.
Second, it did find 4 potential viruses.
Ooh. Yeah, if there's... Yeah. Probably should take care of that. Anyway, what did I come over to the... Oh, yeah. I remember. We need gas tiers for our potions of regen. And that's why I sifted the soul sand. We can get a lot more soul sand pretty easily to sift for more gas tiers. I really like the fact I didn't get that many gas tiers. It looked like I didn't get any out of that, actually, or they went someplace else. I don't think there's another slot here for them. There's a lot of slots, right? Hopefully they don't ore dictionary into anything. No, there's no special ore dictionary on them. Okay, guess not.
Wait.
I don't know if maybe I should just do insta-health. Maybe insta-health would be the way to go instead of doing the... Of course, I'm not sure that would like actually help them, because if the potion hits them like right before the damage tick, then kind of nullifies the whole point of having them. Yeah, we're gonna do the regen. I've got 6 gas tiers, and I know how to get more gas tiers. It's not that difficult. If worst case scenario, I just go over to the Nether and hang out in a big open area and grapple hook them, because that's fun to do. You can grapple hook the gas right into your face and then smack them with your hammer if you're quick.
There's a channel called Server Chat. I'm guessing you have some kind of like cool bot that says everything that.
Yep. If I hey, actually, if I hit the right key here, hey, server bot. Yeah. Ooh, a serbot.
Server wrong.
Yeah. I didn't spell server. That's what it is. I just serbot. It's serbot. Okay. Hey, serbot. Whatever, it works. It got the point across. You can see that it does show up there. Yeah. And if you type in Discord in that channel, it shows up on the server. So that is a way for Notch to basically communicate with people on the server, like even if he's out. There we go.
Did it show up as Real Crazy Boy 999 or is my actual
Real Crazy Boy 999? Yeah. Whatever your Discord name was there. Talking with people watching my stream. Yay! I'm talking with the people watching my stream. Why does Apple suck for gaming? I can actually answer that in a nutshell, because they didn't consider gaming when they made them. They only considered multimedia. And the other reason is that IBM kind of like openly said, hey, make your games on my platform. We'll do this for you. We'll do that for you. We won't charge you this and we won't charge you that. Apple is like, no, if you want to put a game on our computer, you got to pay us. If you want to put a game out on our platform, you got to pay us. That's an oversimplification, and but anyway, that's the gist of it. That is the gist of it.
Okay, so I just posted I changed like my server nickname Did it show up on the game?
I don't.
Did it show the change?
Nope.
Like, did it say _crazy_senpai or underscore?
No, but it probably won't. It probably won't change until you actually like reload Discord or something like that. I'm guessing.
Well, no, I didn't. I just changed the server Discord.
Anyway, I know who you are. You're Hollywood.
Yes.
Okay, so gas tier would be the second ingredient, glowstone, and then gunpowder for the splash effect. And then I just need some netherwort. Yes, and this time I might actually get up in time to get on stream. Now it's so sad, like Tuesday I barely got up in time to catch the end of the stream, at least, but then it wasn't the dark multiplayer. So, and then Wednesday I just like spaced. I like totally slept right through the whole day. So there was no Astroneer on. Hopefully not too many people were disappointed with that. My Astroneer stream can be a bit sparse as far as viewers. Yeah,
Astroneer kind of had.
It's got
kind of one of those one-run games kind of thing. Like you play it once, and then it just kind of gets boring after that.
I can see why you would definitely. I can definitely see why you would say that. And yeah, I pretty much only go back to it when they have a major update, and we are actually getting pretty close to having done everything in the current update. So we maybe got one more good stream left where we go to another planet, I think. But there we go. Yeah, auto splash potion of regen coming right up. Regen 2. Not just regen.
I remember when Astroneer came out and everyone was freaking out about it, and now like half of people I know are questioning what Astroneer even is at this point.
Oh, I still think it's an excellent game personally, and has a ton of potential. You just have to be patient with it. Like so many games these days, they want to get it out on the shelf real quick so they can start making the money, so they can hire the people to make the game better. You know. And I get that.
What happened with Subnautica? Just the thing is, Subnautica kept going. Like there was no point where it just died out.
That's one of the ones that's on my wish list. I haven't actually played it, but it's definitely something I would probably play if it just showed up in my stream games. Steam games, I mean Steam, not stream. Steam. Okay, there we go. Splash potions of regeneration. We're good to go. My Steam name should be Landstryder as well. Should be.
Okay.
The nickname anyway. It should be the only one with the little guy off this little guy icon waving at you. I'm pretty sure I have that set like that. Yeah.
All right. So what is with all the hoppers above that brewing stand?
That's a auto hopper. That's an auto potion. But brewer. You never seen one of those?
I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen a vanilla? Oh, there I broke my grappling hook. Okay. Yeah, this is a vanilla automated brewing stand. So what happens is when I push this button, each one of these droppers pushes out into the hoppers. And because they're in order, everything shows up in this hopper in order. And then drops down into the brewing stand in that same order. So you put your first ingredient here, which is always going to be netherwort. You put your second ingredient here. In this case, it's sugar for the speed. You can put a third ingredient here. It could be like redstone if you want like the higher speed. Redstone if you want the longer version of the potion. Glowstone if you want the higher tier version. What was that? What game was it? Subnautica. Yeah, it's one I had looked at several times and thought that it would be really cool to play. Sparky.
I want to check your friend request on Steam, eh?
I will here in a bit. But then the final ingredient is gunpowder because I want splash potions to hit all the villagers. And then on this side, we're doing netherwort, gas tiers for regeneration. I'm going to pump that up to regeneration 2 using the glowstone, and then apply the gunpowder again to make it a splash potion so I can hit the villagers. And you can pretty much do that for any potion. I've seen a lot of really good vanilla automations that for potions. It's like one of the few things you can do in like vanilla that is actually like really cool to automate. You can do it 100% vanilla.
Yeah.
And then one of the other ones I like is like I've seen systems where like they just have the ingredients and one button on each dropper. So you go, okay, I want this, and then I want this, and then I want this, and then as you push the buttons, it queues up the ingredients, and then you can walk away and then come back in a few seconds, and you got 3 potions of whatever it is you want. And then this hopper pulls out the bottles. I don't have any bottles up in there. There should be a couple in the pulls the bottles out of there and then drops them into. You have to feed into the side in order to feed the water bottles in. The blaze powder goes in the top. No, sorry. The blaze powder also goes in the side if you want to auto feed the blaze powder as well. Have I ever played Rimworld? No, and that's one I would definitely probably not play, so because it's a flat game. They don't usually play flat games. And I say usually because there is one flat game I do occasionally play, and I haven't played it like as much as I should lately. I started another season of it, and I just kind of piddled off because I couldn't get myself really excited about doing it, I guess.
I'm seeing myself on the Discord right now, and I'm just laughing. It's like, it's pretty much just myself with just a different picture.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick full village recall, and I want to hit them with a regen and a speed so that they get back to work and the little bit of damage that they're going to take from the recall gets healed. So one side will get the regeneration, one side will get the splash potion, or one side will get the speed. How did I just do that? I managed to take probably hitting my number keys. That's probably how I ended up losing my ability bottle. Anyway, so here we go, guys. This is going to be hilarious. You ready for this? Recall citizens. Poof. Now they're all regenerating, and they should all have speed, and they should get back to work real quick. Watch them go. Look at them going. Look at the string of them going.
There they go. We haven't got to that point on the video yet.
There they go. And I need to redo my waypoints because for some reason they go around the backside of that building and come through it every time I recall them. So I just need to go around.
Oh my gosh!
Redo my waypoints.
I just see the villagers going right now.
It is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. Okay, this guy right here, he's walking slow still. So
the villagers just running.
Yep, he needs food. That's probably why he's not working. There we go. Get him some food. Where's our other one? See why she's not working. You need food? No, she needs spruce doors. And I don't see any of my delivery people. It doesn't look like they're... doesn't look like they're around. They might have got whacked.
Ooh, 0 FPS. I'm happy. Greatest achievement ever.
So there's some spruce doors. We can take those over to her. We'll just be the delivery person for a second here. And Notch is saying that the server's coming down really soon. That's actually pretty good timing because I need to do some medications for my mom. So
neglecting your duties.
No, well, it's not till 8 o'clock. So it's actually 30 minutes away till I'm supposed to.
Notch just you happen to be lucky that I had sat down on my machine when he messaged me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Or notched. How would you say it?
It's actually. I've been informed that I've been saying it wrong, so don't listen to me.
What's that?
Nachtflame.
Yeah, I just call him Notch.
It's German, and the T is silent. And am I saying that?
Silent T. It's knocked.
Knocked. Like as in you've knocked an arrow, right?
Or knocked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most people don't say that right either. They say notched when it's not. When you put an arrow on your bow, you've knocked your arrow. but you know, everybody knows who we're talking about.
Wait, are we talking? When you first said Notch, I thought you were talking about the Minecraft developer.
No.
When you said it on the stream before, and I'm like, what?
The Modpack developer, yeah, the Modpack developer. That's who we're talking about.
I thought you were talking about the Minecraft developer.
Oh no, not the Minecraft developer. That's
No,
that's
that's
different.
a totally different notch.
That's a notch. Was it
Definitely totally different.
Let's give this guy some resources. See if he gets back to work. Hey, he went off to
Why am
work.
I not in the streamer/YouTuber role?
Why are you not? I don't know.
I have no clue.
On my Discord?
No, on your Discord, I'm.
Oh well, then
YouTuber.
that would be because they don't know that you are.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Go check me out, Hollywood.
Yep, check out Hollywood Gamers.
4 subscribers.
Give you a quick
Best
laugh.
channel ever. 3 cringy video. Well, no, 2 very cringy streams on 1.
Oh, did I
very
miss?
cringy video.
Did I miss what the viewers voted for over here? Are we putting a stair or a? Actually, now that you're here, knocked.
Checking out your basement right now. Knocked.
Maybe you can tell me if you think we should put a stair or a guard tower or a corner over here.
Good God, what have you guys been doing?
Everything.
Over.
By the. Now hang on, wait for the video to catch up.
Yeah.
I actually still have the corner loaded. I'm thinking though. I'm really thinking on this side. I'm starting to lean towards a stair, which would actually be like rotated that way. A stair, and then
Yeah,
of
I'm
course
still lagging on the server. I
lined
think I'm
up
gonna
this
pop
way.
out as I clearly cannot play with you guys. I'm gonna go talk with a friend I know about getting a new computer.
Okay.
We need a few good rainstorms.
Yeah, we do. Well, we've been trying to fill that basin in. All right, man. You have a good day, Hollywood.
Yep.
Catch you later.
See ya.
Aha, over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking a stair right there, and then I'll put a foundation down, like all the way underneath these things. Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh yeah, angled back toward the road like that. That looks awesome, actually.
Cool. I'm glad you like it. I liked it. So yeah, that'll work. That way they can get up on the wall right there. There's no reason to have a wall going across here because it's a sheer cliff. There's no mobs coming up this. And then right over here, I will probably do a little bit of a birch wall because there's our next guard tower that I'm upgrading right now. Birch guard tower. I've got a second birch guard tower going. And what'll happen is what I'll probably do is just kind of like connect a little bit of a birch wall just around the corner here and leave just a little bit of space to walk around this building. And then that birch wall will probably also end right here in a stair. Birch wall stair. I don't know if that's even an option. I can check. See what else.
Yeah, I believe they've got a stair for the birch wall too.
Okay, that's not it. Birch. There it is. Birch wall stair. Ooh, that looks nice. That's not a stair though. That's just the birch wall. Wait, it says birch wall stairs. Where's the stair? Where's the stairs part? I smell fish. I smell something fishy. This is definitely not this is not the schematic you're looking for. Yeah, that's supposed to. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to have some stairs leading up to the top. But yeah, that definitely cool looking. Birch wall stairs. Wonder if birch wall corner. I bet that one looks the exact same as the. I bet the stair looks exact same as the straight corner gate. There's birch wall there. That's
a much different birch wall than the one I've seen before.
It's backwards. They got the birch wall and the birch wall stair are named backwards.
Okay, and I know what it is. I was thinking of the sandstone walls.
Sandstone walls would look pretty good too. I don't know. Let's see what those would look like. I'm thinking we're probably going to go with the birch, though. If we look at... Go down to walls. And dark oak might not be bad. It will kind of clash, though, because everything over here is kind of white and light colored. Thinking, though, probably sandstone. Where's the sandstone wall? Ooh, that kind of matches with the rest of our walls a little bit better. I don't know. It's kind of bright, but it does match the area over here. Let's actually find the stair one. Let's see. We sand stair. Oh, it has a left and a right corner. That's nice. Sandstone wall stairs. There we go. Oh, yeah. Of course, the stairs are going to be backwards to where I would want them to be, but the interesting thing about
that's why you can flip it.
What?
That button in the center with the dotted line and the 2 arrows on either side allows you to flip the schematic.
Ah, I didn't know that. How did I not know that? Did that work? Oh, it did. Well, I'm a dummy. Well, in that case... Geez, how did I not notice that? I guess it's kind of not obvious from the interface exactly what that does. But that means I can come over and fix this one staircase that I have over here. That I just threw in because I didn't realize I could flip that stuff around. Does that also mean that I could do an inside corner with the corner one? I don't know if that would work.
No, it doesn't flip it like that. It just changes the orientation of the schematic.
Okay. So let's come over here.
But it does work nicely for getting some extra variation in your other things like citizen huts and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, true. No, I didn't think about that either. Okay, so walls. This is a stone wall. Stairs. I just like move it out and back here. Kind of rotate it to the right direction. There's hang on. That's the orientation I want, but I want it flip. And flip. Can we flip? And pressing the button on here is like, there we go. Did I get it? I think I did. If I bring it back, move it over. Of course, it needs to rotate. Where'd it go? It's behind me. Jeebs. But yeah, there's the right orientation. Nice. Yeah, that goes down and goes over this way. And the nice thing about this one is they will tear down the old one and use the material from it to build the new one. And then I just need to line up the oak. There we go. There's the correct orientation. Let's checkmark that. Dink. Another build job ready to go. All right, and we are getting a little closer to the time that it is time to take a break. Also, that's going to give Notch a chance to bring down the server, do an update. I'll download the update to the pack. And hopefully we'll get right back in with minimal fuss. Hopefully.
Yeah, right.
Well, maybe I should at least show the mob farm that I've been working on like past night. Because I did kind of like get squirreled a few times while trying to show you guys this. I came over to the library. I pointed out that we had an enchanting table. This is our low tier enchanting table. It only does. Let me find something I don't have. I have that's not currently enchanted that I can throw in there. Does it have anything like that? No. Oh, here we go. Here's something I can put in it just to kind of show that it only goes up to like a few levels. And that's because there's only like one row of bookshelves that's counting for this. Actually, I don't think any of these bookshelves are counting for it because of the carpet. And now that I'm thinking about it, yep, the carpet's going to block all the bookshelves. So this thing doesn't see any of the bookshelves around. So that's our low tier. Stairs was the answer. Okay, cool. Stairs was the answer. Good. I thought so. And then, but over in the town hall, there isn't actually an enchanting room in here somewhere if I can find it. I'm getting squirreled again. Look at all the storage in here. We got some storage. More storage. Crafting grids, things. Item frames. Back here? Oh, here we go. Here's the office. We got its own little mini garden. I like the little mini garden. Some extra enchanting area, or places to make potions over here. Some spare diamond armor for the guards. Maybe over here. Nope, this is a place to sleep. The meeting room. It must be upstairs. Upstairs we got the music room. We might need to bring our records over for that. For the music room. There it is. There's the enchanting room. Now, it's got carpet here too. Is it going to affect it? Yes. Completely blocks it off. So we got to remove this carpet for this to work. Now if I look in there, it should give me level 30 options. Yes, there we go. There's our level 30 enchanter. Sweet. Sweet. That's sad that you can't have carpet there. Really sad. But yeah, back to what I was about to show you before I squirreled. So we showed the grinder earlier where we had set up for like the initial mob farm to get ender pearls and stuff, which didn't work out the way we was hoping, and in fact really broke itself. It looked like the endermen broke their own spawner, which is probably good because they were starting to wreck the city a little bit. But over here we've got our actual enchantment copying area, where we've got our bibliocraft press, our typeset table, we've got our enchanting plates, and the books that we need to have turned into enchanting plates currently. If you watch a previous stream, I showed how you can basically make these enchanting plates endlessly useful by applying a mending enchant to the plate, and then you can use that to heal it up and basically enchant endless amounts of books from one plate once you have that particular enchantment. This is for bottles of experience, potions of enchanting. You see we've got a bunch of these. I'll show you where I'm getting those here in just a second. And this is the actual device that does the conversion of the book into, in fact, let's looting. Which one's probably the most important here? Silk touch, looting efficiency, Civ fortune. That's probably pretty important. So if I put Civ fortune there, and I get into my inventory here, I can actually leave this monocle here, and I put the monocle on. Requires 32 levels. Look at that. I actually have exactly 32 levels. Almost like I planned it, but I swear I did not. And I right click it with my hand. It takes those 32 levels and turns it into an enchanted plate of Fortune 3. Civ Fortune 3. And then we put it on there. It's going to make a copy. And then we're going to need a Book of Mending. I think I actually have a spare Book of Mending. There we go. Spare Book of Mending. Now we can actually make 2 copies before we need to fix it. If we make 3 copies, it'll break, and we don't want to do that. So there's our Civ. Now that that's actually a thing, we can just throw that. We need to put some actual bookshelves down here, some bibliocraft bookshelves to put all of the ones that we are free to use on. But now that that's made the second copy, I need to take the plate off. You can see that it has 1 out of 3 durability. Before I use it again, I need to heal it up, but I want to add this mending enchant to it. It's going to cost me 3 levels. I don't even have 3 levels right now, but I think if I take and remove the 1 level of speed that I currently have going, yeah, that gives me enough levels that I can just go throw that in there, throw the mending in there. That'll now mend, right? Do I have another one that needs any fixing? I do not. I can put it in my offhand. That's fine, and it'll absorb experience from my offhand. I can also take that book off and throw it in here. Now I could just take a bottle of enchanting and throw it at my feet. There we go. It did not actually fix it. I'm probably gonna. It fixed my armor. It's okay, or my shield. I can do it again. There we go. Now it's fully healed up. I'm going to put it back on. Nope. I'm going to put it back on there. Let it run again. And then I'm going to show you the other way that we get an experience. I'm going to put these bottles of enchanting back. Nice to have those.
What would you need an Enderman for?
Ender pearls. But
Oh, well, we could always do a vanilla.
it's okay. We'll go and set up an actual spawn. Just someplace where we go and farm some Endermen. I like to do the rogue dungeon because you get all the special armors and stuff like that. The problem with doing a vanilla spawner in this pack, a vanilla one, is they will just massacre it. The Enderman will break everything trying to get to you. So there's no way to do a vanilla Enderman spawner in this pack, unfortunately. So we took off the enchanting plate. I'm going to put it in my offhand. So I'm going to throw that bit of armor back on, and I'm going to leave this in here. And it is about time for me to go AFK, but give me just a second. I want to show you real quick. Okay, in here we got a big old room of books. Doesn't look like anything suspicious, right? But if we come all around here and we pull the secret lever, you hear the pistons go? And then we come back in here. Look at that secret bookshelf entrance. Come on down here and look at this. Oh, we even got a volunteer. So I will explain all this when I come back from my break, but I just want to quickly turn it on. You can see that it kills guys on the other side. They drop experience. There it is. Here comes the experience. I can pick it up. It'll heal my stuff. There's our spawners down there. You can kind of see that going on. Like I said, when we come back from break, I'm going to give a full explanation of all this. But if I flip this lever right here, it closes the redstone access pathway, turns the lights off, and a bunch of mobs start spawning. And here they come. Here comes the flow of experience. It's going to flow. Now, I don't have the sorting system or anything set up for this proper yet, so I'm not sure where everything is going to end up. There you go. The chase has been fully healed up, and it is time to turn that back off. Just like so. Let the rest of those filter out. But it is time to go AFK for about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and possibly we'll throw up the be right back. I'll try not to be too long. You might hear some mobs getting ground up and experience getting collected in the background. I'm going to stand right here for while we go AFK. Go ahead and bring the server down anytime. Do the update. It would be awesome. And it's 8 o'clock, so it's time for the regularly scheduled update anyway. Or regularly scheduled restart anyway.
That's actually still about 15 minutes out.
Oh, okay. Anyway, guys, I got to step away for just a few minutes, and I will be back in about 10 to 15, hopefully, on the new pack. Oh, you guys can feel free to entertain people from Discord. Talk to the viewers.
Maybe we had secret stuff to discuss.
Yes, Enderman window. This is on server. Right now, the server is being updated, so that is why we're on the Be Right Back screen right now. In fact, I am going to go and download the pack, the new update pack. Get that going. I wonder if I did switch over to the black screen here. Should yes, thank you, Mamba. I remembered to put it in the description today. Mostly thanks to you reminding me last week. Or stream. Wasn't a week ago. It was not a week ago. It was only like 2 days ago. And my, what have we have gotten done in 2 days?
Nice. I hadn't even scrolled down to see that yet.
Trying to think if there's anything I could be showing while I'm waiting here. I still need to make that highlight clip. Oh, you know what I could do? I don't know if I can do it or not. I don't know how hard it would be. I don't know if I want to do it while I'm live. Let me see here. How hard would it be to... Let me throw at least something up there. So it's not just black. Trying to think if I can throw a video on there. How hard that would be. Because I actually have a highlight reel made by Esk. It's really good. It's the channel promo video, so I don't know why I wouldn't have it. I should just like throw that in there as like an option to quickly play. I just got to find where I got the actual raw one at. Is that the raw one? I think so. What happens if I do that?
Hello folks, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Landstryder. This is going to be my first...
Hey folks, Landstryder here. Looks like we're going to be doing some more Colonial Engineers today. And hopefully today we're going to have a little more clear picture on the stream. I'm really hoping. I've upped my bitrate a little bit. I did a little bit of testing with my internet. Found out what the actual limit that I could push it to is. So far it's looking like it's keeping up. Hopefully. And let's throw some music on. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make a mute button there. Oop, dropped a few frames there. Oh, probably because I loaded my music thing, and that probably wanted to send and receive some information. Hey, folks. Landstryder here. Looks like we're going to be doing some more Colonial Engineers today. And hopefully today we're going to have a little more clear picture on the stream. I'm really hoping. I've upped my bitrate a little bit. I did a little bit of testing with my internet. Found out what the actual limit that I could push it to is. So far it's looking like it's keeping up. Hopefully. And let's throw some music on. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make a mute button there. Oop, dropped a few frames there. Oh, probably because I loaded my music thing, and that probably wanted to send and receive some information. Hey folks, Landstryder here. Looks like we're going to be doing some more Colonial Engineers today. And hopefully today we're going to have a little more clear picture on the stream. I'm really hoping. I've upped my bitrate a little bit. I did a little bit of testing with my internet. Found out what the actual limit that I could push it to is. So far it's looking like it's keeping up. Hopefully. And let's throw some music on. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make a mute button there. Oop, dropped a few frames there. Oh, probably because I loaded my music thing, and that probably wanted to send and receive some information. Let's go with 46 of 65. Oh, no, just got to advanced rocketry. That's going to take a second. That's a big one. Now, did it loop? No, it just played once. Like it. Perfect. Nothing like editing your OBS settings midstream. That's good YouTubing, or that's good streaming etiquette for you. I need to get back to doing more things in Blender, like that wobbling name of mine is actually something my first thing that I attempted to do in Blender that wasn't just editing videos. It came out okay. What? No, horsepower's not gone. Oh, your horsepower's gone on the server? What are we saying here? Looks like we're ready to load up. No, the mod's still in the pack. I was just checking that. Hit that play. There. Now we can watch the Oop. Is it even going? There it goes.
Not yet.
Let's say you can watch the loading screen. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's odd, member. It's 1 in the morning. Why are you here? I don't know. But hey, Callum, welcome. We're We're loading back up right now with the latest update, 1.5.2 of the pack, and hopefully, is the server up and running yet, or
Getting there.
getting there? Okay.
Had a sudden issue crop up with journey map on the server.
Oh. Journey map has been causing a few headaches for people. So I don't understand, because that's always been a pretty solid, stable mod, but
Yep. Just disabling it server side because it doesn't really need to be there anyway.
no, definitely not. All right, we'll just wait for the go ahead from Notch, and then we'll jump in. Nacht. We'll say it right today. Try to. Just every time I say it, I have to catch myself and re-say it. That way I can reprogram my brain. Did you know you could reprogram your brain?
Yep.
You know what's even more crazy is other people can reprogram your brain without you even knowing it. Oh, horse carts, yes. Horse carts is gone. Yep. Knocked an arrow. And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier, Mama. It's how you would pronounce it. Like you knocked an arrow. Even though some people say they notched an arrow, and that's wrong. I wonder when they put that Java edition thing there. I never noticed that before. Oh, and I need to restart my regular music. Welcome to the world of mind burglary, also known as psychology. Yes. Yes. They'll steal your thoughts and repurpose them. Feed them back to you. All jumbled up. I like how that, what was it? It was a game that I played a while back, a tabletop game called Palladium. And it had an insanity things that you could pick, or that you could get. Like you could either start with an insanity, or you could like get them through the gameplay or whatever. But like one of the insanities was psychology. that was an insanity. So if you had this psychology insanity, you went around and thought you could fix everybody else.
So that whole insanity thing sounds like some old like Cthulhu type gaming.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Palladium first edition. Like there was several other editions, and then it got bought up by the Megaverse one. I can't remember, and got combined into all that, and the whole system of stats and everything changed. I didn't really care for it after that. I like the original first edition stuff. Unlike Dungeons and Dragons, where I think they have actually more or less gotten better over the years. I mean, there's some things that are questionable, but as a whole, I think it's gotten better. Most of the other tabletop games that I've ever played, their first editions have always been better, in my opinion. Especially if you're talking about like Deadlands. Oh, first edition Deadlands was awesome. You loved... Oh, Cobalt Steel knows what I'm talking about. Palladium's insanity system. Yes. Palladium's Rift. Thank you. They got Palladium came out... Palladium was the successor to... I mean, it basically... the people that made Palladium then went on to make Rifts, and then they brought Palladium up to that system, and then Rifts kind of like changed its whole stat system, and then they converted Palladium over, and yeah, it wasn't the same. Yes, the Rifts book, there's way too many. I mean, it was clearly a marketing ploy, like the whole Rifts thing. It's like just a ridiculous number of books and stuff. I mean, the point of playing a tabletop game is to use your imagination, but if like absolutely everything is like set and made for you, like where's the imagination part? Like that's what I had fun. I was always the GM and stuff. I'd make up worlds, and I mean I did like the fact that like Palladium came with its own, map and like backstory and stuff, but you didn't have to stick with it that hard. When they started moving to the Rifts, it was like, I don't know, it felt to me like the majority of the players wanted you to like read it from the book, take it right out of the book. Maybe that's a gripe with the players, not so much the system. Still updating?
Yeah, trying to get it to start up.
Yep. They added the Robotech stuff, and your thumb to nose that. Yeah. I also like the old, and man, I wish somebody would, like, I really wish they would have brought the, I don't know if you guys remember Shadowrun. Man, if they would have made a really good MMO.
I love Shadowrun.
Yeah, they could make such a great MMO out of that. Massive multiplayer online out of Shadowrun, and it was announced a couple times that somebody was going to do it, but it never came to fruition. So.
Well, there was actually a game that came out for, I think it was back. Well, it was back just after Vista came out.
You're talking about the top-down one?
Cross-platform Xbox and Windows Vista game.
Yeah, I kind of remember, but it was like a top-down one, though, wasn't it?
First-person shooter type.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. Not called Shadowrun, something else, but similar.
No, it was called Shadowrun, but it was like Shadowrun. I don't remember what. It's second.
Shadowrun 2nd edition was pretty good, yeah. But it would be so easy to turn that into an MMO. I mean, especially with like the whole going into the grid. And if you ever played,
2001 or 2007.
Yeah. If you've ever played Anarchy Online, it is very similar. It is very Shadowrun feeling. But it has a real weird storyline. No, I played a Changeling. Always. When I actually played, I was usually the Dungeon Master, so I didn't actually play too often. I had like one other friend that would Dungeon Master for us, but he wouldn't do like a big group. So, which was actually nice, because then you actually get stuff done without all the crosstalk. But yeah, I played a Changeling. But I was really hard on anybody else who played a Changeling. Like, like if you weren't paying attention pretty soon, that like a number of players that played a Changeling under me when I was Dungeon Master. Yeah, they wouldn't make it like the first 30 minutes before they got their character killed because they were doing stupid stuff. Like, you're a Changeling. That's it's like a super nasty secret that you have to keep. And there's a few things that'll expose you like in a heartbeat, so don't do those things. Like changing shape in an alleyway in the middle of a city. Not smart. Eating food at a pub with salt in it. Not smart. Yeah, it was a hard one to play properly. And if you're DM, I said DM, or GM, it doesn't matter. GM. If your GM was doing their thing properly, yeah, it was a very difficult class or a very difficult race to play in Palladium. I actually have all my books for my first edition books still too. I have like almost the entire set of first edition books from it. which is awesome. I like to get the weapon thing out, the weapon guides out. I probably will pull that out when I go to do the blacksmithing this spring, and make a few medieval style weapons out of the book. Still struggling?
Yeah,
Client side mod, maybe?
I think it's the fact that one of the mods removed a couple of things.
Okay. And then that server should automatically do the what is it, the command to make a backup and proceed.
Yeah, and I've had it do that before. It's just either hung on trying to do that, or it's something tied to maybe the length of time it takes to do it is tied to the world size somehow, maybe.
No, shouldn't.
Because this latest attempt, it took it was like 4 minutes before I finally just said heck with it and then clicked stop.
Okay. It's waiting for an input for some kind, probably.
I know when you have a world in single player and you load it up and there's something missing, it pops up the thing that says, it's going to make a backup. Do you want to proceed? Yes, no. This is frustrating.
Do we need to call the stream for now, or if you don't think it's gonna?
Give me just one more thing here, real quick.
Because we can come back then.
Yeah,
we can come back later.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to call the stream for now, at least.
All right, guys.
Sorry, guys.
No, yeah, it's not. No worries, man. It happens. I kind of halfway expected it to have a little issue, but just whenever an update is almost always some kind of issue. But I'm going to call the stream for now. But we will be back as soon as the server gets back up and running, probably by 9. Now that's like in 40 minutes. If it takes more than 40 minutes, then yeah, probably not coming back on tonight. But I will call the stream here, and then we're going to start a fresh stream on the new pack, on the updated pack, as soon as we get it debugged. So anyway, guys, sorry about dragging out the end here, but again, be back in a little bit. Hopefully check out all the new stuff and all the recipe tweaks that have been, it's all kinds of really cool stuff, a couple of new mods added. If you want to mention any of those, now would be the time. You did
backpacks by, I think it's Brad 16840.
So we're gonna have
exchangers.
We're gonna have new backpack options that are gonna have hopefully internal crafting things, and mostly because of my recommendation, exchangers, because man, they're so useful.
Considering it heavily myself, anyway.
Okay, well, I nudged you right over the edge, and I'm really happy about that. But anyway, guys,
pretty much.
I will catch you in a little bit. Please come back around 9. Later.